DJDUBL.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be listening through Aystar's brand new project Scousematic 3. It's only just dropped and this is one of several brand new projects dropping in the UK rap scene this week. The first set of drops for 2021. If you're watching this, you may have already seen the very first review we did for the year, which was T-Way's 5th chapter. If you haven't seen that review yet, make sure you go and check it out. It's up there in the reviews playlist on the channel. But yeah, today is all about Aystar Scousematic 3. Very, very excited to get through this one. Aystar, in case you don't know, is a Liverpool-based rapper. He's been active in the UK rap scene for more than a minute, but I feel like because he's based in Liverpool, it's not known as like the hub for UK rap. Obviously, London is one of the biggest areas exporting UK rap right now. I think closely followed by either Birmingham or Manchester with like, in terms of how active the scene there is. I know Manchester has a thriving rap scene. Liverpool's not really known for it that well. Aystar is one of the biggest rappers from Liverpool, and there's another one, of course, Remtrex as well. Other than that, there's not a huge amount of rap music coming out of Liverpool. Aystar's definitely leading the way. You might be familiar with him from a couple of records he did with Giggs. One's called The Best, taken from the Landlord album, and the other one's taken from Giggs' latest mixtape, which is called Now or Never. The tune with Aystar in there is called No Backbone. So definitely two songs that if you've never heard of Aystar, I would say once we finish the review, go and check out those as well. Especially The Best with Giggs. Young's TEFLON's on that project too, and it's sick, sick. So before we press play, let me just quickly explain how the reviews on the channel work. These reviews are interactive reviews. So what that means is you listen to the music at the exact same time as me. Whenever you see me do a review, this is the first time that I'm listening to the project. So you are getting my first unfiltered, raw thoughts on anything I'm hearing. So how it works is you get the project ready on whatever streaming service you like to use, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, or however you want to listen to it. The link is in the description if you want to get to it quickly. So in the description for the video is a link to listen. So what you want to do is open up the project, get it ready to play, and then every time you see this symbol come up on the screen, pause this video, go over to the streaming platform and listen to the one particular song that we are going through. Then when you've heard it, come back to this video, press play, and I'll give you my full opinion on the track that we just listened to together. If you want to get really interactive with it, you can leave a comment, put into the comment section if you agree with my opinion, disagree with my opinion, if there's other things that you think I missed about the track or should be talking about with the record, just put it all into the comments. And if you're watching this live as it goes out, there's a comment box on this side of the video, might be that side, I'm not sure. On one of the sides anyway, there's a live chat feature where we can get interactive with that now as well. So that's it, this is how we're doing the reviews. My name, by the way, is DJDUBL, this is DJDUBLTV, and we're getting into this brand new review for a brand new project, UK rap project by Aystar. This is called Scousematic 3. So getting into track number 1, it is called SINBAD. This is how we're gonna open up the project. Track number 1, let's go. There's a couple of things I really like about Aystar. One of the first things, his accent. Obviously, his accent and his voice make him a very unique character in the UK rap scene. There's not one single other rapper that sounds like Aystar. You will never ever get him confused with anyone else. The clarity of his flow and delivery on everything he does is incredible. Like his pronunciation on everything hits the mark. But he manages to do it and articulate himself in a really incredible way. Like when he's talking about things, he really does paint a picture. Like he really is a very good storyteller. His raps are very clearly a product of his environment. And by that, I mean like he talks about the parts of Liverpool that he's in, which we don't really get to hear much about in the UK rap scene because there's not many Scouse rappers about, not in, at least in the UK rap mainstream. He's really in the trenches there. Like these are really shitty areas that he's from. And I like hearing about that side of his upbringing or that side of his area and what he's going through, because typically that's not what I would expect to be happening in Liverpool. So yeah, that one's called SINBAD. It's a good opening to the project. I wasn't massively captured by the instrumental, but it was minimal enough to make sure that we just paid attention to Aystar and what he was saying and what he was talking about. Track number 2 featuring AM and Distortion. It's called In and Out, also produced by Distortion. Aystar and Distortion have done work together, of course, in the past. When him and Distortion work together, it's always good. So let's listen to this. In and Out, it's track number 2. Distortion never disappoints when it comes to production, man. I feel like every single UK rapper needs one song with Distortion just to get them out of the real cruddy zone that they might be in and into like the bouncy zone. Like Distortion's just sick with the beats, and he can make the most road rapper do something that sounds like it could bounce in a club. I really like that about Distortion. That's a good song. AM as well definitely needs his flowers on this one because he delivers on the hook. Successful artist, but I feel like AM doesn't get the props that he deserves. I definitely feel like AM hasn't even begun to show off what he can do just yet. And also, some people might be upset when I say this, but he sounds a lot like Shaka on this track. I think if Shaka was to have been given that hook, he would have done a similar thing. Feeling track number 2. I like it. Track number 3 is called Stepped In. This one features GIGS. It's again another one produced by Distortion. So this is the song I think I have the highest hopes for out of the whole project. If you really know about Distortion's history, this could be like a real authentic hip hop record. This could be a drill track. This could literally be anything. I have no idea. Just looking at it on paper, produced by Distortion, featuring GIGS, Aystar, Stepped In. I think this is going to be the one for the tape. Yo, that was sick. That one definitely surpassed my expectations for what this was going to be like. The beat was sick, completely different to the previous beat that he did in track number 2. This was like a real rap beat. That was exactly what was needed after the upbeatness of track number 2. Aystar comes in, delivers a very sick verse, and what I really like about Aystar is his choruses. His choruses that aren't necessarily normal hooks and normal choruses. They're almost, if you just heard them, they could almost just be part of a verse. But the way he puts them together, they just work as choruses. So I like that about him. And his laid back delivery is just very fitting for the type of songs that he make. Now, GIGS' verse came in. I'm going to say, bit of a hot take, but that is the best GIGS verse I've heard in a year. That had every different part of GIGS that I wanted to hear in there. I'm very happy to hear that. I like that. That's definitely my favourite one so far. Next up, we've got OPPS, just Aystar, produced by Nostalgia. Let's go. I like that one because it's, again, very laid back. Everything you'd expect from Aystar, but it was like a stripped back drill song. It wasn't too much bass in there. Like a lot of drill right now is really heavily focusing on that like rolling bass sound, which is becoming very unique to UK, especially London drill. But it was there. It just seemed very, very stripped back, and it was kind of instrumentally, it felt more about the kicks and the snares, and then Aystar was just riding over the top. This one felt a lot like it could have just been almost just like a jamming session, not even like not a single, not a radio song, not even a song to put out and be like, there's my drill contribution, but just a song that he just kind of, yeah, put that on, let me see what happens, and just wrote and recorded. That one is what I would consider like an album filler. And maybe, I'm not sure if there will be any other drill tracks on here. There's a track with DIGGAD coming up in a little while. That might be a drill record. I don't know if there's going to be any other drill songs on there. That might have just been one that he put in just to tick the right box with drill, basically, to make sure that he's got a drill song on there, given that it's the most popular form of rap in the UK at the moment. Not much more I can say about it, really, otherwise I'll be talking for longer than the song was on. It was only 2.5 minutes. Trap Mode is the name of the next song. This one's produced by Jamie Music.
Yo. Man's a little slag, she'll give a man the clap.
This nine's a little slag, she'll give a man the clap. If ever there was a metaphor in rap for a gun, that was definitely the one. This 9 is a slag, she'll give a man the clap. I like that one. Produced by Jamie Music, as I say. I looked into him, he's produced a couple other tracks on here, and he also did a lot of the mixing on here as well, engineering a few of the tracks. So he's heavily involved in the project on the production side of it. What can I say about the tune? Nice, laid back. No, I say nice, absolutely wasn't nice at all. It sounded good, sonically was really good. Extremely violent song, however, which is funny because if you listen to the way that Aystar raps, he's so laid back about stuff. It's almost crazy that he's talking this violent on a record. Aystar just on that crud, basically just trench rap. He's just talking about the trenches. Again, this is something that we don't really hear about from Liverpool. It's surprising to hear that this is like this in Liverpool. With a title like that, it's everything you could expect from it, except it was a more upbeat hip hop record rather than a drill track, which it could have been with a name like Trap Mode. The next one's called Disrespectful, featuring Aydoe Soul, and produced another one by Jamie Music. So let's get into it. Track number 6.
You should be in the kitchen whipping up the beans and the eggs still. I'll do the rest, you say you can't cook.
That's something that the feminists might kick off about. There's a line in there about why aren't you in the kitchen cooking up the eggs? Why are you still in bed? I'm paraphrasing, by the way. But yeah, I like that one. Makes a few valid points, and I might get in trouble for saying that, but disrespectful. I like it. I think I actually do remember seeing a clip of that on social media, so I remember hearing a couple of the lines from there. Aydoe Soul isn't an artist that I've heard of before, but his feature verse, to begin with, he sounded like just a slightly quieter version of Aystar. I'll be honest, his verse didn't really fit the song the way Aystar's did. It kind of felt a little bit off topic, not the way that Aystar was barring in the first verse or in the chorus. It was kind of just a feature verse. There was nothing really amazing about it. And like I say, it didn't really fit hugely with the narrative of the song, in my opinion. So the next tune is called Let's Go Trap, featuring FLYO and TEFLON. TEFLON obviously is one of the best UK rappers, without a doubt. One of the best exports from South London, and a rapper that really doesn't get the attention that he is owed. So this one's produced by FLYO as well. It's track number 7, and it's called Let's Go Trap.
FLYO. It's not even FLYO, it's FLYO today.
So it turns out FLYO's not featuring on it, he's just the producer, even though it says featuring. Kind of expecting a third verse from somebody, but it didn't come. What I do like is it kicks off with TEFLON. Aystar doesn't take the first verse, Tef does, and yeah, it delivers sick as always. Wordplay's there. I like how these two sound together on a track as well. I feel like their voices complement each other. And you know what would be sick? A joint project, TEFLON and Aystar together. Releasing a joint project would be cold. So yeah, let's go trap. Aystar doesn't mess about either. Again, I really like just listening to him rap. I really like his voice. I find his accent very refreshing as well. Even when he's talking crud, I like it. Like I do like hearing him spit. No chorus on this one, again, which I quite like. It's just straight barring. There's a section in the middle where there's like a skit. I couldn't fully make out exactly what it was, but it sounded like a walkthrough of someone commentating on like some sort of CCTV incident or something. I'm not sure. I'd have to listen to it a second time to get exactly what they were talking about. One thing Aystar says about a WAP, and now the problem is every time I hear a drill artist or a rapper talking about WAP, I can't help but think about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion song now. I cannot use WAP as a reference for gun anymore. That acronym has been taken and it no longer means gun or weapon. You know what it means. We're gonna need a new word for weapon or gun or WAP. Needs something new. We can't use that anymore. It's been stolen. Track number 8 is called Gully With It, produced by Jamie Music, no features. Let's go.
LMAO laughing me ass off, what? She don't know it's straight back to the grind. Me the C&U's moving back.
Gully With It definitely lived up to the name. That was Gully With It, 100%. The line that stood out to me, I'm with a young G that will stand up in court before he blames me. He'll tell the judge that his own mum did it. Wow. Now I'm just wondering if he's telling the truth or not. That is wild. I like this. Again, it's more storytelling type stuff, and the way Aystar does it, he just makes violence sound so poetic. It's crazy. His attention to detail as well is incredible. Like he's one of the artists. There's very few rappers that can do this, but he's one of the artists that when he raps something, I'm genuinely sat here like, I believe that. I believe what you're telling me. Like, I really do believe you have done all the shit that you're rapping to me about. And that's wild. It's crazy because he just raps about it with such ease and he's just so laid back about it. And you know, another artist that's very much like that is GIGS. You never hear GIGS really like super excited on a track. Well, very rarely anyway. It's very, very laid back. Number 8's up there, definitely. It might be my second favorite one. This one, I've got very high expectations for. We've got nostalgia on production, so I'm expecting it to be a drill song because the feature is also DIGGAD. It's called Get In That Jeep. Interestingly enough, I wonder how far the lyrics will go on this one because Aystar appears to be very, very open with what he raps about and he's talking some real gully stuff. However, there are restrictions around what DIGGAD is allowed to rap about, so I'm interested to see how this sounds and what the balance is going to be like between the two. Track number 9 is called Get In That Jeep. I liked that song. I like it. I like the flow. The hook was sick as well. Like Aystar has a few different flows that he uses and I like the way he switched it up for that. I like the way the tempo was switched up as well and it was completely unexpected. I fully expected it to be a real gully drill tune. Stab 'em up, shoot 'em up, all of that stuff. I properly expected that to be what you would say like a traditional drill tune, sound-wise and everything. But sonically, it's difficult to describe that beat because it was like, it was just a down-tempo rap beat. And I liked it. I like what DIGGAD did as well. Those two sound good on a track together. There's very few people that Aystar seems to not sound good on a track with. One thing I like that Aystar's done with this project, he's gone with different producers for different styles. There's not 2 songs on here that have sounded the same yet. We're 9 songs in now, just about to play the 10th. There's no 2 songs that are similar, but none of them are really out the box from what Aystar can do or what we're used to hearing from Aystar. The only one probably in and out because it's more of a bouncy tune. I'm enjoying listening to the project and the fact that he's doing it like this means it definitely will have a longer shelf life and more replayability. So this one, track number 10, is called What's Happening, produced by A5 Beats. Aystar's got a great ability to just make you listen and pay attention to what he's saying. And even though that one didn't have a hook or a chorus, it was definitely more of like a storytelling vibe, but without really telling a story. He's kind of just talking you through certain things about him and his life. And I do like this about Aystar though. He's just very, I've said it so many times, it's just so easy to listen to. We're 11 tracks in now, and it doesn't feel like we've been listening for any time at all. Definitely an album filler. Can't see that one really going anywhere on mixtapes or radio or anything like that. So yeah, straight to number 11. This one right here is produced by FLYO. It's called STRESSIN. That was definitely my least favourite one on the project. If it wasn't on the project, I wouldn't miss it. The beat, I wasn't a massive fan of, if I'm honest. Nothing about the lyrics really captured me. Part of the bars that Aystar was spitting, especially the ones he opened up with, were old Dr. Dre lyrics, like for example from Forgot About Dre, which for the really young fans watching, if you're super young and you don't know about Forgot About Dre, nah, you must do. But yeah, 1999, one of the greatest hip hop albums ever made was released. Dr. Dre's 2001 album. 2001, even though it was released in 1999. There's a track on there with Eminem called Forgot About Dre. Classic hip hop track. I'm 100% certain you know about it if you're watching this video. Just in case you don't, that's the reference. It's a Dre lyric. Number 12 is called Straight In. Produced by KYZE, no features, second to last tunes, we're almost at the end.
Yo.
Straight in and straight out. I feel like this one was left too late in the project. This one definitely should have come earlier in the project. Maybe after, this should have been like track number 4. Sick, I like it. Another one, no hook, just straight bars, talking absolute grease, just doing it so effortlessly. And again, with the attention to detail is like, he really does this stuff. I feel like he really is walking like this, the way he is rapping, which is mad, absolutely crazy. Very interesting as well. There's a bar he says in there, look bro, I've got to be top 3 in England when it comes to just slapping on a rap beat. Top 3. I wonder who the other 2 are going to be. I don't know if I would put Aystar top 3. Without a doubt, top 10. He's going top 10 for me. But top 3, I don't know yet. I need to think on that. I can't just say it out loud. I'm not that reckless. Next one, the last one in the project, track number 13, featuring KYZE. It's called The Drop, and it's produced by 2 Faded. I don't know what to expect from this tune. It could be super upbeat, it could be super greasy. What I'd quite like from this, and what I feel is definitely something that the project would benefit from, is another more conventionally structured song. Verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse. As you will know if you're an Aystar fan, he doesn't really do like conventional structuring. Even with his choruses, they're not conventionally 4-bar or 8-bar choruses. He kind of just makes up his own rules. So I don't know what to expect, but I just hope it goes out with a bang. I hope this is a good one. It will be a good one.
Yo.
Boom! There you have it. The very last track of the project. Definitely wasn't a conventional song structure that I was kind of hoping for, but was very dope all the same. They kind of, KYZE and Aystar sort of went back to back on that. Very dope track. The beat as well, I enjoyed the beat. So shouts to 2 Faded who produced the beat on that. It didn't make me feel lethargic listening to it. I kind of didn't feel like I was running out of steam, and I didn't feel like I was getting bored with the project either. That was a good track to go out on, definitely. So that was Scousematic 3 by Aystar, brand new project, one of the first rap projects in the UK out the gates for 2021. I like the project. I think 13 tracks is the right length, but the only reason I'm saying that is because it's currently 1 AM. I've been up for hours and hours and hours sorting through music and doing videos, and it's absolutely freezing in the studio as well, so I don't actually want to listen to any more music because I'm cold. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I hope you also enjoyed listening through the project with me. If there's any tracks that you want to put your opinion down on, of course, you should have already done it in the comments. And as always, if there's any artists or projects that you want to listen through with me or have me review here on the channel, just drop it right down there in the comments. Let me know what you think. Don't forget, loads of content going out as well. I've got brand new interviews on the way, got weekly mixes dropping on the channel now, and of course, reviews after reviews after reviews, and the vlogs are coming back. There's so much going on the channel. If you don't already, make sure you hit the the subscribe button because we're here for good. We're just about to touch 10,000 subscribers. This year, we're going big as well. We're doing some big stuff. Got an announcement coming very soon, but I'm not going to say anything else about that here because I don't want to gas it. My name's DJDUBL. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for coming past the channel. Don't forget, again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you like the video, share it, follow me on all the social media and all that bullshit. And we're out of here. Until the next one, which I'm going to record tomorrow. That's it. That's all the reviews for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.